que está marcando la diferencia. Tohor consigue la tercera, JurNii elimina a Method y se puede hacer el full team Tohor, lo tiene delante, pero JurNii se hace a los dos. 1 para 1 ahora, JurNii que se puede hacer los 3 y se lo va a llevar 4-3. 3 para JurNii en esta ronda, que va a salvar a su equipo.
Victoria para Heretics, 250-217, se fueron a la rotación y perdieron quieto.
Hey, I'm Juan Antonio González Muñoz. I'm from Spain, Madrid. Vallecas is the place where I live, and I'm so proud to be from right there.
What got us to this point is just honestly FaZe going out on a limb and picking us up in the first place. Whenever I talk to Eric or Paul, it's clear to see that they really want to create a winning culture in Atlanta, and I think that with us, that it works.
Yeah.
We were able to put something together that wins.
I think our biggest challenge in this year is
Finding the right mix, right?
Yeah, finding the right mix in the team, finding the good players for us, because we were the first month a little bit lost with the first team. We didn't find a way to play good the game, but then we find the players and we find the success.
Growing up, I was always good at Call of Duty. I could always just pick it up and just pub stomp or do whatever I wanted. So it wasn't until IW that I started playing 8s and more game battles, tournaments and whatnot. And then I was finally of age too. So World War II came out that year, and then it was me, RJ, who's the coach of FaZe right now, Dangles, and Huddle, and we started off in World War II. And we weren't that good, but I always felt whenever I was playing, I was playing well. And then I forget what event it was in World War II, but I just started getting more and more noticed, you know? People started watching our matches from behind, and they'd see me play, and then my name was circulating throughout the community. And then when the time came where I was approached for a better offer with better players, I just didn't even think about it, I took it.
Start encroaching on this lead. A full rotation all the way for the P5 spot. The angle's locked down, and we mentioned it at the pre-show.
Okay, so I started playing competitive at Modern Warfare 3, never mind, Modern Warfare 3. I started playing with my cousin. I started playing in a league, the LVP, that was the Spanish league. So I started playing amateur matches, 2v2s. That was pretty sick, to be honest. I missed that matches. And then yeah, I started in Advanced Warfare that I've been picked up by a professional team. That was the AK. I was in the league. So yeah, I was in Advanced Warfare when I started to beam people.
El equipo de Heretics, Oney, que ya lo han visto, le están disparando, se puede llevar la baja Oney, sale para afuera, termina cayendo Oney, se queda solo JurNii, acaba con el primero, tiene a 2 más, JurNii que no sabe qué hacer, sale, se lleva el segundo para llevarse el tercero, triple para JurNii, y se hace el 1 contra 3.
In the Spanish league, in Black Ops 3 and all those years, it was really sick, to be honest, because there was a lot of people that were supporting the league. The Spanish, they always used to love the game. So yeah, it was really good. There was a lot of interesting matches. Giants against Heretics was the classic one. And I was in Heretics. We always used to win too. So yeah, it was really good.
Back here comes that first gunfight. Nice shots on the methods. Now it's a 1 versus 1 versus Scum.
Well, in World War II, I was able to run each different role, or at least give it a try. And going to Black Ops 4, I had already met all of the players that I wanted to play with for that next year.
Then he's able to take that gunfight. Now he's able to get the plant, try to get away with his life. Turns it into a great gunfight and beams him.
So, World War II champs, we qualified for it, and it was me, Demise, Tish, and Nick Hate. And we got there. We didn't place last. We won a match, but we got smoked by the pro teams. It was just, I just feel like it was probably just a talent thing.
It was a new experience for me because it was my first event to play in Atlanta in World War II. But I had a lot of I don't know how to say it, confidence. Yeah, I had a lot of confidence right there to win everyone, to smoke everyone right there. So I went for the win, and I beat Tom.
It's always about who you're playing with. I mean, if you don't have the right group of guys around you, you're not going to win. And that's just how it is. You have to find people on your skill level and then people above your skill level that you want to aspire to be like better at or better than. And then you have to just keep working from there. If you're at like the very bottom, you have to find like people that are on your same level, and then you have to play together and get better. And then once it gets to the point where you're the best player on that team, or however it is, like then you have to you just move your way up the ladder.
Ahora Luki que cae, ha sido Bayon. Pablo acaba con Bayon ahora, 2 para 2. JurNii tiene a 1, lo va a pillar por la espalda, lo consigue eliminar. Y es un 1 para 2, se queda Drum solo. Consigue eliminar al primero, no consigue la doble Drum. Ronda y mapa para el equipo de Heretics que pone el 2-0 en el marcador, Axel.
To play my first champs, because it was the first chance for me, it was the first year, being 18 years old, was really good for me because I was the rookie in that game. So when I lost the match against Team Caliber, because I have the group with Lightning Pandas, Team Caliber, and I don't remember the other, but Epsilon, and we won Epsilon, and we were winning like 2-0 to Team Caliber, but then we got the rubber sweep. That was a good experience for me because I learned a lot about that I didn't have to, I was so confident, but I didn't have to like, I don't know how to explain it, like, because we were winning 2-0 and then we got rubber sweep, so I learned about that, you know.
Now up to Lucky, he has to go big and he cannot. TK closes out the series.
In Black Ops 4, when I was on FaZe Black, like, we just had like way too much talent. It was impossible for us to lose. Like, it was just way too easy, to be honest. Like it was me, Celium, Simp, Asum, and Phantoms, and it was just, our S&Ds were on lock, our respawns were on lock. Like, we won like 5 or 6 straight 1Ks, and then one CWL Fort Worth, and it was just, honestly, I just felt like the first real like accomplishment of my competitive Call of Duty career.
Should be all over. Setzy all alone against 3 players. Definitely praying, and down he goes. Asim will end it. FC Black win this with a reverse sweep, 3-2. And they will be your Game Fuel Open Bracket champion.
What a performance out of FaZe Clan Black. Mindfreak dejected.
When I started the league in Heretics, winning the first 5 matches, I realized that we really can do it. Like, we really could do it, because we were winning. I think we won. Yeah, we won United 3-2, and then I realized that I could be that guy, you know, in the league. Like, I could be, and we could be the team in the league that won the champs. But then we started losing matches, and then was our downfall, to be honest.
To start the year, I wanted to find the right role that fit me and like made me the best form of myself that would help the team, you know? So going into Modern Warfare, I was just really just focusing on becoming like individually the best player I could be.
I wanted to be like that recognized player in the league that I was in Black Ops 4. So I wanted to be back on the league. I wanted to be back. So I just started working like the first 3 months in my house, just playing wagers, playing a lot of things, you know, just to be the best, because I couldn't scrim with my team because they were in USA. So I just started like thinking that I could do it, focus on myself, on my skills, you know, playing solo games, and was really good. Then I saw both VODs on my team, so it helped me a lot, and I thought that I really could be in the league.
Well, first off, I solely believe that me and JurNii are the best 2 amateurs in the game right now. So us being a part of Atlanta FaZe Academy was just, honestly, it was the smartest move for Atlanta FaZe. And that's just confidence coming off the top of the dome. You know how it is, like type shit.
To be honest, that year, to be in the crowd on World War II, to be in the crowd here, seeing all the matches, was really frustrating, you know. So then the next year we came back and we did the groups, we passed the groups, but then we were playing Saturday against Optic, so we were so hyped, and I don't know, like it feels good to be right there, playing against Optic in the main stage, and Sam's, of course.
So far we've won 3 events. We've won the Atlanta home series, which was a LAN event, and then we won the Minnesota Rocker online event this past weekend, and then the Seattle one the weekend before that.
The hardest thing for me was to play SND, and it's still a thing for me because it's like it's difficult to be focused on the game and to be like listening all the calls. But to be honest, my team helps me a lot. Like when I was teaming with my first team in this year, it helps me a lot because they were like on me, helping me a lot. Tom was with me with my calls. Like when I needed to know something, Tom was right there to help me. So it wasn't a problem. Of course, I wanted to win all with my team on the Masters League. So I focus on be the best with my team, like be the best group that we can be, you know, for the next year. Because right now, like, we can beat everyone. I feel that we are really good players. We are unexperienced guys, but of course, like we can win everyone. So I'm just waiting for our opportunity.
I feel like one of my biggest strengths is my ability to finesse with the main AR. I feel like I'm able to easily just either pick up the pace or slow it down, like whenever I want. But one of my weaknesses would be probably the same thing, which is like getting caught off guard, either playing too fast or playing too slow and it not helping me.
I feel like our rival right now is UIU. We've been playing in Atlanta. We played the first finals against them, and then we played this weekend against them in the finals too. I feel that they are our rival right now, but I don't know. It changes because, for example, 2 weeks ago, Western was so good and they were playing really good, and Triumph too. So I don't know. It feels like it changes all the time. Like it's not only one team. It's just like all the teams, you know. So we just have to beat them all.
Much of this work in their favor, though. Still kills being traded off. JurNii has a very good power position, finds 2.
I think there's like 3 literally in North America right now. I don't think there's only 3 teams that are like even like could even be close to our level. But other than that, it's only pro teams that can probably beat us.
I think the key just to be in the top is just to find the good mix, people as talented as them, and that's hard. Obviously, it's hard, but you gotta like work hard with your I don't know how to explain it, but you gotta work hard on your own, and then the team is gonna come. You know, it's gonna come for you, and you will have the opportunity to ride.
Well, in the beginning of the year, we just didn't have the right mix of players for the game. Like we went into the game thinking that it was going to be a little bit more slow and more laid back, like more like AR roles, right? So that's what we went for in the beginning of the game, but it turned out being the complete opposite of that, actually. And the game is actually supposed to be played really fast and like really together, and we were just not on the same page with that in the beginning of the year. But as soon as we replaced a couple players and we started playing more towards that, like catering towards the game more than us, then we started finding success.
The only thing that were hard for us is like to have a roster change in the team. That's the really because it's not that common, you know, so it's really hard to do that. But right now, like I feel that I am one more of the team, you know, like every one of us is just a captain, you know, in the team. Like that's the good thing in the team. Like we have a good mix. So I think it's just that, like the responsibility to do a roster change. That was the only thing that was hard for us.
I always think of it as I don't want to be the guy that's bringing my teammates down. So I always want to make sure that I'm working at my highest level to bring them to their highest level. So we're not just off the grind basically. And in the amateur community, there aren't any days off. You have to give it 7 days a week. You have to do it every single day. You have to put in the extra hours, or you're not going to get better.
My favorite moment of the year was Atlanta, the Atlanta Open, like the event. We were so excited. We were there playing, and when we won, was awesome. Was awesome. Thank you so much, guys, for supporting us this weekend and all this time ago.
And to all you challengers players on the come up, trying to take our spots. Good luck, boys. You're gonna need it. So this is JurNii and GRVTY, and this is not Scuffed.